Quadchromatic Chapter 14. The morning crept up through the clouds like a brilliant yellow yoke. The scenes on the ward were the same as they were the night before, but some beds were empty and some visitors' cards had been cleared away, the way that hospitals must routinely recycle emotions. Elspeth and Violet were both peacefully asleep and unknowing. So many questions raced through Graham's head. Quinn would surely be waiting for him at the infirmary by now, but could he arrive in time to board the plane to Denmark? Should he take that risk or play it safe? His hands began to softly tremble, and he felt his heart thrashing against the walls of his chest. From the smog-filmed windows, he made out the outline of a butterfly dancing along the pane edge. It crouched for a split second, almost as if it were afraid of the overwhelming height beneath its tiny body, and then wings burst open, and a marvellous display of colour flew off into the distance. Graham wondered whether he too could escape the situation and be as carefree and unattached as the butterfly. He knew Quinn's master plan would not disappoint, and should anything untoward happen in his absence, he could fly back immediately. He reached in his back pocket and pulled out an old petrol receipt and grabbed a pen with the hospital details and number printed on the side. Filled with reckless abandon, he scrawled a quick note and slid it beneath one of Elspeth's static fingers. The morning air was brisk and unnerving, but as expected, the car was waiting, as promised, in the hospital car park. The engine began timidly, then grew to a deafening roar. Graham motioned to tune it down a notch before slipping inside next to Quinn, whose eyes shone like Russian dioxide at the prospect of the opportunity which lay before them. A dainty piano concerto was muffled by the loss of reception on the radio, and the scent of meticulous hospital cleanliness was still in the air, yet as the wheels pulled away into the awakening side streets, a darker note moved in as the guilt began to surface.